Ora boas pessoal, daqui o Sam, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Se vocês bem se recordam, no último episódio ficámos aqui no tribunal e vamos defender então o gajo que é amigo de Jolie. Vamos servir de advogado e basicamente, possivelmente vai ser isso que nós vamos estar a fazer. Vamos falar com este gajo então. Ok. Vamos tentar defender o tipo o máximo que conseguirmos.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Ok, tá bem, deixa de estar.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Summary. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Ok, vamos então ver as provas.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think.
I was working with Republic Intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you! Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Ok, tá bem. Ok, e desde onde é que eu posso procurar provas?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Ok,
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Ok, então basicamente vamos ter que recolher provas. Vamos ter que recolher provas, gente.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Ok, o que é que podes dizer sobre ele?
He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Yeah.
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic. Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Ok, sim senhora. Vamos aqui ver aqui uma coisa. Temos aqui. Isto é para onde? Mercenary Enclave. Ok, vamos entrar no City Central para tentar perceber se há provas nesta zona. Não deixa de ser um bocado estranho, não é? Não é estranho, é estúpido. Darmos uma missão super urgente, não é? Acabar a ser capturado e tudo e pronto, andamos aqui nisto. Salvar gajos do tribunal. Mas pronto. Ok, o que é que se passa aqui?
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Ok, portanto, basicamente tínhamos ali uns Sith, guerra uns com os outros para variar.
Kakincha nawabagaon, pichage borang. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tu, rong hitwama aki inko tune, koto. Jiska dosoki, kopa pono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku.
E quem é este no final?
Kakincha nawabagaon, pichage borang turang.
Exatamente.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna rong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hiwama ji aki inko tune, tongpa.
Exatamente.
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo, kun mulira slimo poiwanga, tong hitwama ji human ak ikatune.
Tá bem, eu não percebi muito bem o que é que se passou agora. Ok, tá bem. Podemos fazer isso depois. Para já eu quero. Isto vai dar aonde? Quer descobrir o que é o tal hotel para começar? Não. Isto ainda não. General Store, ok, isto deve ser uma loja.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna mulira, tong hitwama.
Ok, o que é que se passou agora? Para variar, isto cresceu.
Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
Vá com este gajo.
I always shop here. Tyvark's prices are the best in the city.
Tá bem. Mas eu não quero fazer compras, eu quero descobrir, afinal de contas, o que é que se passou com o suposto homicídio, se é que houve homicídio. Para isso eu preciso descobrir onde é que está o tal hotel Tá aqui, Visitors Hotel, é aqui.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Exato. O que é que fez na noite do homicídio?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Tem certeza?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Depois ele
No,
sair.
I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court. What do you want to know?
O que é que sabes sobre os dois?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Ok. Quem são as testemunhas?
There were only two other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Não, procurei tudo.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Vamos ver quem é que aqui temos.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
Ok, o que é que tu sabias dos dois?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Talvez por 100 créditos.
100 credits isn't enough for the kind of trouble I'd be having if I told you. Sorry, you're going to have to look somewhere else. Thanks.
O que é que tu viste?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Ok, tenho...
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
Ok, esta está fechada. Ok, eu deduzo que este... Ia dizer que eu deduzi que este fosse o quarto onde aconteceu o crime, mas se calhar não. Ok, Glupor. Ok, perguntas.
Glupor tong hit wanaji sarkat agi inko tune Glupor mulira chuna mulira tong Glupor.
Porquê é que estavas no hotel?
Glupor yon tung chiwi ita pola un jikne mulira Glupor kon muli slimo pui wanga kun Glupor inpanik chalora kun.
Ok, o que é que tu viste?
Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage tong Glupor tong hit wamaji sarkat ag inko tune tong kinba no.
O que é que tu fizeste no quarto dela?
Lupor picha ge borang turang. Lupor wangki yuma batmalio no wish.
Vamos persuadi-lo.
Kun muliras limo poi wanga kun makachisa lupor. Lupor sha. Lupor pampa ki mulira kun king. Lupor chachopa. Si chawa wish kun. Lup tangi tsalkat wama jikuna. Lupor ag inkotune. Lupor no molira. Chuna mulira. Tongpa no Lupor chachopa. Lupor bagwa shan konti machid Tangi wama ji human act in.
Ok, vamos desferir aqui
Lupor
uma
wanga
coisa.
kun bist. Tung abashun.
Ok, bem. Aqui vê só aqui o... Ok, vamos lá ver se consigo falar outra vez com este gajo. Não? Está aqui, já abri isto, acho eu. Já.
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me? I was in my room. You kept... Son kept the... I'm not... And... I didn't see... 100... Thank...
Ok, pronto. Pelo visto não temos persuasão suficiente para convencer este gajo a falar. Vamos falar aqui com o Ignus, porque eu desconfio que o gajo...
You were the one defending Sun.
Ok,
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then it doesn't take a
ok,
This he can... Yeah, I'm pretty... No. What do you... Well...
ok. Então vamos lá ver aqui uma coisa. Vamos outra vez falar Mysterious Man. Ok, quem é este gajo?
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunray murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Ok, o que é que queres
This
dizer?
murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunray and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Ok, portanto isto pelo visto envolve conspiração política. Olha, a Embaixada da República é já aqui.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Ok. Vamos investigar primeiro o caso.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic. The Republic? That makes no sense. Sunry has no enemies in the Republic, and his conviction will make all of our jobs more difficult. If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else? Then I shall wish you good day. On behalf of the Republic, I hope you enjoy your time here on Manan.
Ok.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please, I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please.
Welcome to Manan.
Ok. Primeiro.
Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
Ok. Yeah, vamos falar disto agora.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Exatamente, o Star Map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
Ok, o que é que tu sabes?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
Ok, o que é que tu queres que eu faça?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Ok, para onde é que foi? Onde é que está o droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Ok, como é que eu entro nesse base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Ok, outra forma.
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
E outra forma.
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Ok, primeiro eu vou tentar prisioneiro.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Ok, vamos lá então. O gajo supostamente está aqui atrás.
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is...
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Okay.
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Ok, bem. Primeiro vamos lá falar com o... Aliás, já falamos. Restricted Access. Quem diria?
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
Ok. O que é que fizeram?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Sim.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
Ok.
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey, you! Wake up! Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want? You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic. You think me weak enough to give in to false promises of wealth and riches? The Sith are stronger than that. We will have it all eventually anyway.
Ok.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
Never. I am Sith. I will never betray them. Your Republic is weak, and will soon fall at any rate.
Ok.
There's nothing you can do.
Ok.
Tila? How did you find out about her? You think bribes will work?
Ok, exatamente.
Ha! You couldn't have her. You're bluffing, Jedi scum. Do whatever you want. What companion?
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
Ha! The Sith are stronger than you. Each one of us. You'll never break us.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
The Sith are not that easy to fool. We would see through your petty deceptions and destroy you for the way you try to humiliate us. Nothing you...
Ok, vamos então...
Exatamente.
Tila?
How did you find out about her? Ha! You think do what? Or... Or... You think... No. Please don't hurt her.
Está.
Please. Do whatever you want. Or... Or... Ha! You think... Do what? Or...
Ok. Eu não tenho, sinceramente, não tenho paciência para interrogar o gajo. Vamos ver o que é que aqui temos. Ok. Vamos ver aqui uma coisa. Vamos ver aqui uma coisa. Então temos mais um 2, 2 mais 2, 4. 4 mais 4 é 8, não. É uma excelente pergunta, malta, mas sinceramente não estou a ver. Não estou mesmo a ver. Em qualquer dos casos, olhem, vamos terminar o episódio 2 por aqui. Log off. Vamos terminar o episódio 2 por aqui, malta. Wars Knights of the Old Republic volta para a semana. Não esqueçam de deixarem um like e de subscrever o canal. Por hoje é tudo. Fiquem bem. Até à próxima. Tchau.